Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. Yesterday, September 24th, 2015, it is reported that there was a stampede near Mecca that killed 717 people. This incident follows the September 11th tragedy at Mecca where a crane fell, killing over 100 people. Again, Mecca has Jewish gematria of 42, Truth Seeker. Mecca equals 42. The word Freemason in Pythagorean equals 42. It's a number very much connected to spirituality and the Masons. Think about in Christianity, the original Bibles were 42-line Bibles. First Bible was the Gutenberg Bible, which has gematria of 66. Most Bibles are of 66 books, 39 books Old Testament, 27 New. Ask any Jehovah's Witness and they will tell you the book has 66 authors. The headline from CNN, Hundreds Die in Hajj Stampede, has gematria of 111, a number that also has a natural connection to 666. There's another form of gematria where you multiply times 6, 111 becomes 666. What stands out to me, though, is that, this incident comes on September 24th. They just had a tragedy on September 11th where the crane fell. And yesterday, September 24th, is September 11th on the Julian calendar. So Mecca had two tragedies on September 11th on the Old World calendar and the current calendar. I mean, ask yourself, what are the odds? Here's the headlines from September 11th. At first it said dozens die in Mecca crane collapse, then multiple numbers came out, all over 100. Right now Wikipedia says 118 is the official count. The word death in Jewish gematria is 118. Early in the day they used the number 65, a number that stood out because it's connected to the Masons. The original Masons were Knights Templar, which has gematria of 65 and 74. Remember the word Masonic is 74. The site of the injury, look at the gematria of it, Truth Seeker. 4756. Just like the word Christian. The word Christian is 47 and 56. The same numbers stamped all over Christianity are the same numbers stamped all over Islam. Jesus equals 74. Cross equals 74. Messiah equals 74. Gospel equals 74. Muhammad equals 74. Same numbers all through the Bible and the Quran. That Jewish gematria of 42 for Mecca. In September 11th, 2001, 14 years earlier, it was New York City that got it on the 74th meridian. NYC has that gematria of 42 as well. And with regards to the crane collapse of September 11th, the Saudi government said it was the bin Laden family that was responsible. The bin Laden family, one of these very wealthy oil families from Saudi Arabia. Remember, after September 11th, nobody in the United States was allowed to fly in planes, but the bin Laden family was given special clearance to fly out of the United States back to Saudi Arabia. We live in a world run by families, and they use these families like broken records. I mean, just think about it. Embarrassed Saudi government sanctions bin Laden group for deadly crane collapse. Embarrassed has gematria of 42, just like Mecca. They're laughing at us, Truth Seeker. Laughing at us. Here's the Wikipedia. They say that the official count was 118 dead. I have a friend who was in Saudi Arabia at the time of this. He said the count over there was 104 people, and he assures me that it really did happen. Look at this. Of the injured, the most represented nationalities were 51 Pakistanis, an ally of the United States, just like Saudi Arabia, and 42 Indonesians. The word Freemason is 42 Pythagorean, 51 with the S exception. These numbers just show up over and over again in all these incidents. Yesterday in Seattle, there was a stampede in Mecca in Seattle, Washington, the 42nd state. They said that 51 people were initially injured in a bus accident. Another incident by the numbers, with the exact same numbers showing up. George Washington's birthday is the 42nd day of the year on the Old World calendar. Washington, named after him, is the 42nd state. Just show you this, Truth Seeker. Death in Jewish gematria, 118. And notice how death in English gematria is 228. Our nation, United States of America, has simple English gematria of 228. Think about how on 9/11, the news media, ready to go with their staged propaganda, had all these cameras all over the Middle East filming groups of people all over the world chanting "Death to America," supposedly. It's all part of a sick joke, Truth Seeker. If we don't wake up in this nation, someday death will come to America. These people have us on a disaster course. They don't care about us. They use us. They abuse us. They lie to us. And that goes for many other parts of the world as well. This is a mockery of Muslims in Mecca. This stuff just makes me sick, Truth Seeker. Don't be deceived. These are no coincidences. These are no accidents. These are sick jokes by this gang of Masons who seem to govern over this entire world. Go back and look at those pictures of George Washington in his 33-degree emblem around his waist. It was the Masons then, it's the Masons now. Got to bring these Masons to an end. When this nation was established, there was an anti-Mason party. I think that needs to come back. In Mecca, they march around a black cube. At the site of the September 11th tragedies, there's now giant black cubes in the ground. Just think about it, Truth Seeker. All right, until next time.